Go turquoise white horns, go turquoise white horns. Scary times, right? H. Lahila.
You find it strange, but this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. Will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world perhaps in doing so, you shall come to see the truth, and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Uelf.
Well met.
Oh!
Face purple white eyes.
What does this say?
What do you think you're doing in here?
Feel it in my bones.
I should be glad to talk a moment. To feel my peace.
Well met. I can see you're accustomed to a heavy coin purse. Say, you wouldn't be looking to buy aught, would you? Victuals, sweetmeats, tonics, I've got it all. None of those strike your fancy? Then what say you to some new liquor? That perks your ears up, eh? Tell you what, I'll even sell it to you for cheap. Assuming I can count on your continued patronage. This stuff isn't easy to come by, and mine's the finest tasting for leagues about. Pleasure doing business with you, cuz. Would you look at that? I'm near out of stock. Suppose I'll have to find myself another runner.
You're the Arisen, aye? And here I had taken you for dead. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. As to whether you heed him, I care not. I wonder what possessed Lord Phasis to take...
Show 'em what you're made of, cuz!
What has become of the world? Would that there were someone who could explain this madness.
Ja bok I by 3 lia kai macrob hhhh. HHHHH Skype.
Off to market I go.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you?
HHHHE.
So following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, Your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
A moment long.
Galek LB7RTHZOTL3 LSMA Galek LB7ARBL3 SMA.
Awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
Whatever our squabbles may have been, I trust you understand that setting this world to rights takes precedence. Before you begin your touching reunion, pray allow me to take my leave. There is precious little time left to us, and I've no intention of going idly to my end. If come it must, I would greet it knowing I struggled to the last. Leave me to my work. Mayhap the day will come when our paths coincide once more, but till whatever hours...
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. I can scarcely see a thing in this murk. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Lost your way, have you?
Now that I think of it, I do seem to recall Lord Phasus lamenting that he be reduced to aiding you. But it matters not. Both he and I are too rushed off our feet to care for such trivialities. We seek to devise some means of forestalling these dragons' attacks from above, you see. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, perhaps you will join us on Volcanic Island. 'Tis all the same, either way. This world needs no Arisen to save it. Such is Lord Phasus' creed and mine. Leave me be. Lord Phasus and I have important work to attend to. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, you will join us on Volcanic Island. Leave me be. If you've an interest in help...
That's why Mabcook. Yeah.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Of course. I was telling you aught I know of the sea's peril, of the bride. And you'd know that if you hadn't fallen asleep the moment I'd begun. Now, 'tis common knowledge the brine hall...
His chest is weird. Face purple, white eyes.
As if to say, there's no doubt. But does that not strike you?
Magma scales!
Ice is our ally against such beasts.
Well done.
Magadochmzin.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
These fiends are truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing material.
Bones. Walking bones. Flame will accomplish little against this bone.
The month I spent with Lord Phases was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing that is, save your presence, Master. Full glad I am that we have been reunited.
'Twas an ordeal indeed. And there is much for...
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied, and sought ere greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing.
Mod Allied.
The Watching One's unwavering gaze.
Hezold. Makes sense.
If all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastly, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
Right you are.
We too once bore the mantle of Arisen, though no longer. As we walked our respective paths, each of us lost the incomparable strength of will that made us Arisen. One in despair of the dragon's boundless might, one in pursuit of vengeance's cold comfort, and one for fear of what fate held in store. Yet you bear it still, Arisen One. Hold fast to your strength of will, for it shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need to spare this world its end. Hold fast to your strength of will, Arisen One. It shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need to spare this world its end. Hold fast, it shall doubtless lend you the strength.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. None of the knowledge I have accrued can be of aid. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels.
Back.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of hope for the people of this world. Alas, 'twill not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its heart. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its heart.
Back. Welcome back. Thank you. Anytime. How long ago did you start? $30 minutes ago. Maybe. Are you going to be the boss? Not yet. I'm in the end game and I have to save people first. Okay.
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment. I've just had a thought. It cannot be denied. When I was an archer, my bowmanship left much to be desired. Well, I'm a thief now. If there is a skill or talent to be learned, I shall soon see it mastered.
I like your gameplay so really.
Well met, son. Well met, son. How might I...
Damn, thanks, grinning squinting face, glad you enjoying it.
Be of service. Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
I pity those content to live in violence. Last,
I swear I'm not lying. I love your gameplay.
How am I to protect those dearest to me when the very world is falling apart before my eyes?
Mind moving along? You're being very distracted.
I know when I'm beaten. You're no fisher. I can tell at a glance.
I ask, but I have no answers. 'Tis beyond my understanding. This falls to you.
It to est dans quel monde.
What will become of us? What malignant twist of fate has brought this chaos?
The end of Tay world. Called the unmoored world. And what world are you in? Vermond. Excuse me.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
What business have you here?
I cannot begin to fathom what would become of the world.
You've pushed your luck too far.
What are you going to do?
Pray calm yourself.
Save people.
I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is not
Okay.
the Batal to be quarreling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can
After.
common purpose and unite our efforts towards it.
Fight unique bosses.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may.
Yes, thank you.
But for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, it is likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of man. Alas.
I like to see someone beat a boss.
Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen.
Cat orange whistling.
Pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears.
Mimi.
This will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstance. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Dogma.
Right you are.
Ah! You're just riding on your father's coattails!
You slander my honor, sir! I don't...
Hand pink waving. Hand pink waving.
This is no business of yours. Be gone!
Now, Nara, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness.
Hi.
Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? Very well. I'll not force the issue, but do keep back, lest you become entangled in the fray.
Ah! Let us settle this, once and for all! How dare you interrupt a battle between honorable opponents?
Such humiliation shan't go unanswered. Prepare your...
Look at us! Put in our place like a pair of helps!
I ought to thank you for holding up a mirror to our foolishness. We've better things to do than squabble over petty slights.
Aye, consider your lesson well taught. Methinks I'd best reapply myself to my training.
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
That was certainly worthwhile.
Oi! I saw it first.
I enjoy the stream.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own business?
Alright, clear off. Pretty words shan't...
What name should I call you?
You trying to nick our dinner?
Aye, you'd better run.
Fie, that hurts!
We're done for.
I ne'er stood a chance.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Have you lost your bloody mind?
Reckon you could just cut us down in the street? What's the matter with you? Eh? Fine, fine. We'll set our squabble aside for today, so bother us no more.
Ah, Sir Arisen. In less pressing circumstances, I
You can go for Mimi's NP.
The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. At the very least, we need not expect too much opposition to the announcement. Pray return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia?
In less pressing circumstances, I would have taken issue with your methods, Sir Arisen, but I cannot deny your efficacy. Pray, return to Her Majesty and apprise her of your doings. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. In less pressing, Sir, pray, return...
No, excuse me, YouTuber, what could I call you? Hekaton.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs
Okay, your message was a bit long, sorry. Face orange raised eyebrow.
which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune on your travels, wheresoe'er they may take you. Yet, ere we part ways, we would make another request of you. It regards Lord Phases. Though we have implored the man to join the evacuation, he has staunchly refused to leave this land behind. We thought that he might be more inclined to heed your words, as our own have fallen on deaf ears. Would you be willing to call on him in our stead? Of course, you are free to decline if our proposal is an unwelcome one.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but
Pourquoi tu m'en visage comme ça, Mimi?
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
That Batal and the rest down.
Why did you put a face like that? HHLM.
There are more who can yet be saved.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
In French, excuse my English is bad.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Hekaton, I liked your short video this morning.
We seem to have arrived without issue.
Damn, thanks. Did you enjoy them?
Safe here?
'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then...
Anytime.
Buy something and... Truth for yourself. Ah, I see. You desire one of mine. Hope to see you again.
Mimi. Are you the...
Might as well take a look. While you're here, many thanks.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
Yup. Hekaton, can I have 100 XP? What is that? Because I don't know. No, how did we get XP? Chatted.
You can count on me to fly to your aid.
Okay.
That reminds me. Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Serpents! There!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
What level are you at? Hekaton. I'm at level 66. You're soon 6-7. Haha. FR. Oh Mao.
We need not words to show our intentions.
Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa?
What did you say?
Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne? Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Vanelin huror sorom. Sorne an famelton. Nullis amanda kill angadur femor. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne?
I said LOL. Do you also play on PS5? Yes, I do. Me too.
Hi, good day, sir.
Why did you start on YouTube? Because it's the best for me.
We shall remain here.
Okay. Do you have a microphone?
Oh, well met. How fare you this fine day?
No.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm kind still, perhaps you've
Okay, I'll let you play. Huh.
What must needs be done?
Play what?
Your Majesty, how glad
In the game.
Where have you been this past month? The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word.
THX bro.
It was a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city?
Anytime.
Ever since the fall of Melve, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent Kin. Let us aid him however we may.
Violin.
Pray, speak with the Regent King, your majesty. His Grace has kept order here in the city ever since the false sovereign vanished. If the people would heed anyone, I believe 'tis him. Pray, His Grace has kept order here in...
I can't pause during dialogues. Why? And times is very important in this part of the game, since the more time passes the more I risk whole places. The world is ending, and when I talk with people time still runs. And I cannot pause to reply. Okay, I'm giving compliments. Why? I thank you. It was nice of you.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
This asterisk. I love your gameplay. H. Mimi.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Where are you going?
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal, a full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melve. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses.
Hekaton, are you doing?
At the ox cart station in the west of the city for the use of his carts in the evacuation. You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses.
What? I'm evacuating people. See this red light in the map? Or yes. That is a timed nuclear bomb. And it will evaporate all of this map. Okay. I must evacuate people and then deal with these shits. 2 hours.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy.
Carbine, how much time do you have?
The throne and its powers hold no meaning in a broken world. The throne and its power... What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards, help me! The throne and its powers.
Face orange, biting nails.
My thanks, friend. You have done me a great service.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to. But why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided, had I only been more attentive. If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together, we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt. My son, you truly would make a fine... Your kindness will save...
Would you be so kind as... You may assure him that the...
I brought his mom to him forcefully. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I just tried to see what would happen. Okay. Stressful.
I've got to focus.
I'd sooner stay out of sight with my legs as stiff as boards after training.
Be gone with you, ruffian.
These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again. I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth to safety. Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender, I require the use... What are you doing? Put that away. No, spare me. I pray you. I fear for my life.
Is this enough to have avoided the worst?
Well, reckon he won't be coming back here in a hurry. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you for that. It didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by some puffed-up minister trying to save his own skin. Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. And if that craven comes crawling back, I'll tell him bandits took them.
They say a crisis reveals one's true character, but that man was no less miserably selfish than he always seemed.
I had to leave because I needed to plug in my phone. Sure.
I quite agree.
Bye. Bye.
We shall remain here.
See ya.
Always sets me to think.
Some of us get complacent, but I train...
Hekaton, are you doing a live stream tomorrow?
What was I supposed to do? I believe not.
Huge chance, yes.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts?
Okay.
My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
You have my gratitude.
In fact, you all week.
Do with me as you will. I care not what befall.
This is quite a quandary.
Hekaton. Yes. In fact, I'm all week. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Need anything? Many thanks.
I do so enjoy stocking up.
Were you able to evacuate everyone?
The longer the journey.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
I guess yeah. Okay.
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
I have to leave in 2 minutes. I see.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
I'm going to sleep, haha. Dodo. Good night and sweet dream, mate.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Thank you. Dodo means to sleep in French. I know XD. Anytime. Cute. Ciao bye.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
This has gone from bad to worse.
Well done. Focus your strength, Carissa. Knock its feet out from under it. Strike near it recovers. Thank you.
thank you. This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety. Though I have to wonder if anywhere is safe now. I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. But the others here?
Shishu Alf.
Suffice to say, they won't be able to join us. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
It is as if they were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see. Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You'd have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here, all the same. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good.
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here, and so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen. Take me with you.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. It was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? And listen, friend, I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well. I have a feeling he's still lurking about here somewhere.
Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those spelled artifacts employed at the coronation is at work here.
You have my support. Thank you for healing me, Arisen.
'Tis locked, Arisen.
We must needs find the key.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Let me get that. The pawns were being held here by the power of this godsway. Now they ought be free to make good their escape.
Splendid.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
So, there was naught left of the Overseer but bones, eh? I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them to safety. I only hope they'll
Ooh,
have
Alf.
words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the Godsway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
'Tis strange to think a Godsway would be used to guide my...
You have my thanks.
Very well. I shall return.
Are we
Young statue?
Him. My pawn. WTF. She entered there. Crazy HDL ending. Face fuchsia tongue out. Let's continue. For real. Evacuation feels like real life thing. Stressful. Dogma, it's going to be crazier. Law yarb. Okay, let's continue. Face orange biting nails.
Behold! It moves! Though what impelled it, I cannot say. Go forth, Talos! May you strike down any dragon in your path!
What manner of power could compel such a gigantic movement?
It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being. Magma scales! There!
What did you do? Is this possible? You poor...
Talos!
Hey! You see Arisen?
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste. repelled the red clouds. Did the pawn within impel the statue to action?
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Crazy.
'Tis a ballista, Arisen.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
This was your doing, was it not? I'll not pretend to.
More than crazy, frowning face with open mouth.
It was enough to give me hope of snatching this world from the jaws of ruin.
Truly, the strength of the mortal will ne'er ceases to amaze.
You seem distracted. Is aught amiss?
Perhaps you believe destruction to be my goal. That I seek to bring an end to this ill-begotten world. However, naught could be further from the truth. In this world, I exist only to observe, to read all that unfolds.
Arisen? Could it be that the world forged addresses you even now?
Well, well. 'Twould seem that this man is aware of my presence, if only in part.
I confess I know not what you are. Nor do I care. Be you a transcendent being of a piece with the divine, or only an observer keeping watch on us from afar. Know this. You have no right to deem this world a mistake.
He bears a will strong and true. Had he but chosen a different path, he would have made a fine Arisen. Yet, there is no sense lamenting what might have been, for that title has lost all meaning. After all, what need is there for Arisen in a world coming apart at the seams?
You underestimate mortal kind at your peril. Mark my words. The day will come when I divine the truth of this world. And on that day, I shall free it from its yoke, from the burden of this loathsome dogma of dragons! Did my words reach them, I wonder? No matter. I will not be swayed in my course. Continue your fight, Arisen, as I will mine. Let it never be said that I wanted for constancy. To the last, I shall see my will done. Did my word matter? Continue your... To the last, I shall...
So long as breath swells within my body, despair has no hold on me, for possibility does not exist without hope.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire. Evidently, it is a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
This seems useful. Twould be a shame not to employ it to our advantage.
We have no means of...
H. Nurii.
Exploiting our enemies.
Law 7 ala wala 9 oada ila biala. Maka.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. The Arisen's magics have been sealed. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Who could have foreseen that Talos would awaken and lend us its might?
New pawns for extra strength.
My talents lie in combining materials, and if ever you've need of an ear to listen,
I enjoy tackling fierce. Please dispense with the form.
Her hiring again.
For spotting materials that can be used to.
My pawns died.
our parting has come.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later? One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
First ad.
Why would someone... I'm not putting up... I mislike them.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morning.
Ah, I remember you. What brings you to the encampment? 'Tis a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say that's true of all of us. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense, but as for his wife... well, suffice to say, Cleuna has always been a contentious sort. She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as 'twere. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste. Would you, the smith's wife, Cle...
I'm hurt.
Do be more careful. You really ought to know your limits. No harm shall come to you.
Ox carts aren't operating anymore, are they? That is perfectly understandable, albeit rather inconvenient.
Will the day ever come when we might employ one again?
I'm gonna win.
Come on then.
I'm gonna win.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Well now, whatever brings you here? These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Now, now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand extended only in kindness.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. Be mindful.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end.
No need to worry about me.
What is it? Ought we not to hurry?
That reminds me. Now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Battle may be trying without someone to cure our wounds. But for now, we shall just have to manage.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push? We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Paths to victory are myriad. That strategy never would have occurred to me. One of us has been drenched.
this?
You're all out of luck.
You keep your life, and I take mine.
Right, very well. I shall return.
Give no quarter.
Hold it!
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Battle is best avoided here.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Tis frightfully warm here. The result of volcanic activity, I expect.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
True enough.
You'll not live to regret this.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Sir Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamond, his name. The man's something of a regular at our hot springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears. Might I prevail upon you to speak with Sir Lamont?
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Oh, bollocks. Of course you'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as you're the one asking. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to safety. Sir, I've given ye my word, cuz. Is that not enough?
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I don't feel safe here.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamond's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
The people of...
If it happens again, I shall be ready.
I evacuated everyone. Guess what's tomorrow?
Wearing armor all day feels like punishment.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Cat orange whistling.
You'll await me. Much obliged.
Well met.
I've wept. Truth be told, I'm of half... For mine to pack. Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my...
Truth be told, I'm of... Half a mind to pack up. Always a pleasure.
You know, so I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake me. The blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
You have my fullest confidence. There is aught I would ask of you. You have my gratitude. I do wonder.
Master, my heart knows no...
Since times of eld, remember. Chronic blood flows. To the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
I expect... This would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Well met, son. How... How might I be of... Always a pleasure.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
You have my gratitude. A gift.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I hope I've not left all.
Rabbit face. See that red thing in the map? Yup. That fog progresses slowly as days passes. It destroys everything in its way. And I have to destroy those portals. So as long as it lasts it will get things worse. I see. Yeah, me evacuating people took a lot of my time. Stressing actually. Fighting that golem did waste lots of my time. Yup, too. Crazy golem. For real? Face orange biting nails. So that's it for today. I will end the stream now. Thank you all for watching.